Hello chatbots out there, today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys are all having a lovely week so far. On my Monday I got up, showered and changed. I had some breakfast, was just watching a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing, colouring in, and my older brother and sister were on the Xbox playing Lego Harry Potter. I think it's the PlayStation, yeah, it's PlayStation. And my younger sister had stayed over for New Year's and was staying for 3 days, and she was just on her laptop doing some work, and younger brother was at his girlfriend's house. My dad was sorting stuff on the house. My mum was asleep as she'd been up in the night. My dad then went back to bed. My mum got up and we were watching a bit of TV, and then my mum and dad got ready to go off out shopping. We were going out for food, and my older sister came over, and then me and my older sister and brother took the dog for a walk, and it was a really nice walk. We then went off and got some hot chocolates. My younger sister decided not to come with us. We then made our way back, and then I went off to my workplace for a leavers do for one of our colleagues who is going to be becoming a nanny, so she's leaving. It was her last day a few days ago, so I got dropped up there and had a bite to eat there, and we had a little send off for her, and I'm going to show you guys the food I had while I was there now. It was so good. I had some halloumi fries, a hot chocolate, and a fresh OJ, and also had a bit of lemon drizzle, which is so good. And we were just having a lovely time, just chatting away. I got there about 3ish and then didn't end up leaving till about 5, and my older brother picked me up, got back, and then I was watching a bit of TV, I wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, and was just watching TikToks and vlogs, and posted some TikToks, drafted some TikToks, and then for tea we had nachos and feeders, and my older sister came back over for tea, and I'm going to show you guys the nachos and feeders that I had for tea now. Oh my god, it was so good. Love nachos and fajitas. I ate quite a lot. I was pretty hungry, and then my older sister stayed for a bit, and then she went off home, and I then watched the UK soaps and wrote my journal. I also watched the Aussie soaps because they are now back on air after being off over Christmas. Love the soaps, love the Aussie soaps. So happy they're back on air. Then I was just watching a bit of Doctor Who and listening to a bit of Kylie, watching some new illustrations. I then went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got up and I used some new shampoo, like dry shampoo spray, because apparently I've been washing my hair too much and it's not good for the scalp, so I put a bit of that on. I then got changed and had some breakfast. I had a bowl of cereal and was just watching a bit of TV. My dad was back at work. He started back after Christmas break, and my older brother and sister were back to work as well, younger brother as well, and my younger sister is up in Cheltenham. My mum was asleep. She got up and we watched a bit of TV. My dad got back and went off to bed, and then I got myself ready and I went off on a walk, and I went up to the Old Blues Garden Centre and got some plant stats that I'm going to show you guys now. plant photography so much. I love all the lovely patterns and lovely colours. And then I went off to the cafe and I got myself a bit of carrot cake and a pot of tea, and I managed to get 3 cups of tea out of it, which was good. And I'm going to show you guys a snap of that now. It was so good. Love a bit of carrot cake. Hadn't had carrot cake in ages, so I thought I'd treat myself. Then I realised that there was a sale on, January sales, so I went around and had a look at some of the things, and I got some things that I'm going to show you guys now. First thing I'm going to show you guys are these little adorable ice cream oasis. They are so cute. Can't wait to be putting these in my dollhouse. Already ready for summer now. Then I got this tub of fizzy sweets, and this could be reused for a plant, storage, anything. So I'm probably going to try put something in here, reuse it. And yeah, I've already eaten quite a few of these because they are amazing. Then the last thing that I'm going to show you guys is this notebook here. I thought I had this already, but I don't. And one of my New Year's resolutions is to not buy too many notebooks and to use them, not just put them away and never use them. So definitely going to be using this. It is just such a beautiful notebook. I didn't even know how to get into it at first. And yeah, just lovely. I love the first page when you open it. Beautiful. And yeah, it's wooden. Got back and I got a selfie. I forgot to say, I got a selfie on the way up to the garden centre, and this bloke thought I was taking a photo of his car, and I was like, no, just getting a selfie in front of this nice stone wall. And yeah, my hair was looking great. I had my denim jacket on. I was feeling pretty good, pretty confident for once. So yeah, that was hilarious. So of course I showed her, I was like, no, just getting a selfie, and showed him the photo. And I got home, showed my mum what I got. My grandma had been over because I called up on the way back, and just to let my mum know. And she was like, where are you? I thought you were upstairs, even though I said, right, I'm off to go to the garden centre now, see you later. And she said, okay, bye, when I left. So yeah, she told me that my grandma had been over, but I got back just as she'd gone home. And I then was just watching the Aussie soaps, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to music. My older brother was back from work, and older sister popped over, and my younger brother was back from work as well. And with tea, I just had mashed potato, bacon and beans, just mashed up together with some eggs. So yeah, it was like a fry-up kind of thing, which is very nice. Then I watched the UK soaps and the EastEnders. Ben and Callum were attacked by those homophobic, racist scumbags that are in the far right storyline at the moment, which is awful, especially what happened to Paul, Ben's ex, when they were both beaten up and Paul was beaten and killed. So that's going to definitely bring up some trauma from that, and there's going to be a bit of trauma for him, and Callum is going to end up calling Pam Paul's grandma, who is going to come back to help Ben out. But yeah, it's very powerful, and it just gets me so angry that things like this actually happen in real life. People should be able to walk hand in hand and not have to worry about being attacked. Straight, gay, bisexual, pan, any sexual orientation, you shouldn't have to worry about loving someone and being attacked or assaulted for it. It's just disgusting, and I'm glad that shows like this make it known that things like that are not okay. And yeah, it's 2022, things like that should not be happening now. People just need to get more woke. And yeah, so I finished watching the soaps, finished writing my journal, I then put that away. Then I had some Nutella toast with a cup of tea, and was just doing a bit of writing. Read a bit more of To All the Boys I Loved Before, tidied up my office, and I've gone through my whole office and got rid of loads of notebooks and stuff. and given those to my older sister to take into her school, private school she works at, so her colleagues can probably use them. And there are a few bits of like plastic she's seen and some other bits and bobs that I was like, I'm not going to use these that I've been given, so I got rid of those as well. I also went through my wardrobe the other day and got rid of a load of pajamas and swimming t-shirts, like beach t-shirts and swimming trunks and jumpers and stuff that I don't wear anymore. So yeah, having a good clear out. Next is to tackle the doll drawers. I'm going to go through my dolls and see which ones I play with, which ones I don't, and see about taking some of those to charge shops because I have way too many. And yeah, new year, new me. Try not to hold as much stuff because I'm a little bit of a collective. I collect a lot of things, so trying not to be as bad. Then I watched the newest episodes, can't speak. I watched the newest episodes of Riverdale. That show is getting batshit crazy. It's so confusing. I'm just like, I do not understand it one bit because I'm like, if I start watching a show, even if it's the crappiest thing ever, I need to finish it because once I started, I can't just leave it. So I've watched a load of crap TV shows on Netflix over the years, but yeah, some of them haven't been too bad, and so I've just been trying to get through that. It also helps that KJ Apa is gorgeous, and he's also a father now, which is crazy because we're the same age, and I don't think I'm that old. I don't think I'm old enough to be having kids, but it's just crazy. Well, I'm 24 and he's 25. Oh my god, I'm getting old. And yeah, seen photos of him and his baby on Instagram, and it's so cute. Then I was watching the new episodes on BBC iPlayer of Gossip Girl, the reboot, and Obi, one of the characters, is gorgeous. Love him. Follow him all on Instagram, all the actors and actresses on there. And yeah, I am obsessed. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about watching the new one as I love the original so much, but I love it. I love a bit of Gossip Girl. Then I went off to bed. I got up today about 10ish because me and my colleague from work were going to be going off to Coffee Run for a catch up. So I got up, showered and changed, listened to a bit of music, watched some TikToks, had a Nutella Be Ready Breakfast bar, I think that's what they're called, but they are amazing. My dad was back from work, he went off to bed. My mum was asleep still, she was up in the night, she's not been sleeping very well, bless her. Older brother and sister and younger brother and sister were all at work. I've had the past few days off work, which has been bliss. I'm back in work tonight doing 8 till 3, so got my uniform ready for that. I then rocked up and made my way off to meet my colleague at Coffee Run. She was running a bit late and she brought her daughter along, and I got myself a bit of Victoria sponge cake and a caramel frappe. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I haven't had a bit of Victoria sponge cake from there in ages because they actually hadn't had it for a while, so it was so good to have a bit of that. And me and my colleague and her daughter had a really lovely time having a catch up, and my colleague actually got a photo of me like this, like looking down at her daughter while she was talking to me, and she was showing me her toys and stuff, and she's just so adorable, and it's a really nice photo. And I was like, it's like paparazzi because she was in the line waiting to get their drinks, and she took the photo of me oblivious to what was going on. And I actually look quite good. My neck looks quite long because I've lost a little bit of weight, and I definitely think my neck is a lot longer because I used to have quite a short neck, but I do think my neck is a bit longer. My hair is a bit of a thinning mess. I know I'm going to be bald like my dad and my older brother, but while I've still got it, I'm just going to be taking as many selfies as I can and just enjoying it while it lasts. I'm not going to be one of those people that keeps clings on to whatever little bit of hair. As soon as I start going this real bald, I'm shaving it all off. I'm doing a Britney 07 and shaving a lot off. I don't care. I'm not going to be clinging on to it. And I still got my beard. My beard game is strong, so as long as I got my beard, it will distract from this. And my hairdresser is amazing. She's got a lot of tricks up her sleeve, so she's like, don't you worry, Dan, I'll get your hair looking good. So yeah, it's part of life, I suppose. I did try and deny it. I was like, no, I'm not losing my hair, but what can you do, eh? And yeah, I then went off and had a little look around the charity shops. Wasn't anything to tell me fancy. There was this one t-shirt that had like it was like grey with like flower petals on, and it was really cute. I was like, oh, I want to get that. It was a large because I am a large. I used to be a medium. Talk to Ghost. No, I used to be a medium. I got a little bit bigger, so I'm now large. And large is nicer because it's like more movable and stuff. And yeah, so it was a large, but I literally put it to my body and it literally looked like a dress on me. It was a little bit too big, so I put that back. I then went up to the High Street Garden Centre and saw one of my mates I went to school with, who now works there. I was having a nice chat with him, and I had a look around there and got some flower and plant snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I just love plant photography. It's one of my favourite things to take photos of at the moment, and especially during like winter time when there's not really many flowers to get photos of. Plants I've been getting lots of, so yeah, it was really good. I then made my way home. I'm now back home. You can probably hear the dog barking. My dad's got up from his nap and my dog is now up and he just barks at anything. I think he's getting a bit deaf in his old age because he just barks all the time. I am now off to go and watch today's Home and Neighbours, write a bit of my journal, and then I'm going to be getting myself some lunch and then just going to be chilling, and then going to be getting ready for work, and I'm doing work 3 till 8. I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your day, a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you when you vlog coming very soon. Bye.